So way back in August of last year, we saw the picture surface of these sneakers, and I was very interested because the materials look pretty cool. It looks very different from what we normally get. Getting them in hand, they look insane. So this is the Montreal Bagel or the Sesame. It's an incredible dunk low. I have to say, this shoe is pretty special. Yes, my people, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ram. So on today's video, we have on the channel the Nike Dunk Low in the Montreal Bagel or the Sesame, and it is a really cool design. We're going to be taking a closer look at the shoe in more detail. We're going to be looking at the design, the materials used. We're going to be looking at sizing. I'm going to be giving you my opinion when it comes to resale. And of course, I'll be dropping the on feet as well. So make sure you watch the entire video for that. But before we get started, remember to hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Let's get straight into the review. And I have to say, I do love it when Nike switches it up and gives us something completely different with the Nike Dunk Low. From afar, this shoe does look like a normal, neutral Nike Dunk Low, but when you get it up close, it is absolutely incredible. The shoe features these little hits of sesame seeds on the mudguard of the shoe, which feels very cool. They're raised as well, so you can actually feel it. And it is a really cool shoe. So this shoe is inspired by Montreal and the bagels they produce over there. The only thing I would say is in the UK, we only got that red and white box. We didn't get the special box. So if you're in Canada, I believe you get a really cool box. And you can see it on this video here that Sean did. I wish I had that box because it looks absolutely incredible. Not so much in the UK though, we only got the normal box, which I'm not too mad with. I think the shoe is pretty cool. Loads of hidden features on here. So these sneakers, I'm not even sure when they actually drop officially in the UK. So I grabbed my pair yesterday from a raffle, which was pretty early. And that is when I believe they're going to be dropping in the EU today or tomorrow. But I haven't seen anything on the Nike app or on the sneakers app just yet. But I'll keep you posted when I see anything. I'll drop it in the community tab on my YouTube channel, so make sure you keep an eye on that. Looking at the shoe, it retailed for £115, and that is a bit high in my opinion, but this is not like the usual Nike Dunk Lows we get. This has premium leather on here. It is really cool. I do love the hits of blue on the shoe as well, which is pretty cool. Very wearable. As I said before, if you see this from afar, you won't know that it's a special edition Nike Dunk Low, but when you come close to it and actually feel that mudguard, it is really cool. As I said before, the materials are pretty decent, and we're going to take a closer look at them. We're going to start with that toe box. The toe box is done in that leather, which is pretty cool. Feels very soft when you rub your hands across it. So we come to the mudguard. The mudguard is done in leather as well, and we have that raised sesame seeds on there as well, which it's a nice touch of the shoe. Very different. Never seen anything like it on a shoe. Come to the side, you do get your underlays done in that really nice leather as well, which is kind of a tone which is more neutral. You come to the back of the shoe, you do get that overlay of the sesame seeds as well. The swoosh is done in blue, which I think is a really nice shade of blue, which is pretty nice. You come to the back of the shoe, you get your Nike logo stitched in on that blue leather tab as well. You come to the midsole is done in white, and you get this translucent gum outsole. You come to the laces, you get your usual Nike Dunk Low laces. I'm not the biggest fan of these laces. I think they could have put better laces on there. You come to the tongue, and you get an actual leather tongue on here as well, which I never actually see on a normal Nike Dunk Low, a GR Dunk. This is pretty premium leather. On here, you get your Nike tub on the tongue, which is done in white. You come to the insole. Insole is done in that really nice color, really nice touch as well, which looks like some wood. I think overall the shoe is absolutely incredible. This will go with a lot of outfits, so I think it's definitely one I'm going to keep in my collection because it is definitely a collector's piece. The only thing I would say is I wish the EU and the UK got that special box as well, because that was pretty decent. So let's talk about sizing, and when it comes to sizing, I always suggest going true to size. I have these on feet now and they fit pretty good. True to size, loads of room inside, so if you're usually a UK 8, go for a UK 8, they'll fit absolutely fine. So I'm going to drop these on feet now so you can actually see what these look like on feet. So that brings us on to resale, and there is a little bit of resale on these. I think if you have the special box, it might increase the resale value on these. So currently these sneakers are reselling for 130 to about 200 depending on the size. A huge spread, but I think if you have the special box, these sneakers will fetch a lot more. And I think that special box may have only been released in Canada. So I think the Canadians, they're gonna have a good time with this sneaker when it comes to resale. But this shoe is definitely a collector's piece for me. I'm gonna see if I can actually get the box for these sneakers, maybe on eBay or something like that. So if anyone in the comments is selling the box, hit me in the comments and let me know, because I think the box is definitely something that is really, really cool as well. But in regards to this shoe, I do expect the prices to come down slightly on these, but I think that over time that the prices will go back up. So I think in about a year's time, these will be reselling for about £200 because it's a very, very different shoe. The materials are pretty cool. You don't really get anything like this on a Nike Dunk Low. And so my final thoughts on the Nike Dunk Low in the Montreal Bagel colorway. I think this is a really, really dope sneaker. I think this is 100% must cop. If you have the money, go for it. Go and grab a pair of these because they are pretty decent. I think over time they'll go up in value. The materials are absolutely incredible. Not like you get on the usual GR Dunk. It looks pretty nice. Materials feel very soft as well. And as I said before, from afar, you can't tell that this is a special edition Nike Dunk. It just looks like a neutral dunk, which is pretty nice. The hits are blue on the shoe, which is nice. And the little hidden features and little details on the shoe makes it absolutely incredible in my opinion. These little sesame seeds on the shoe as well, pretty cool. So this is definitely a shoe that I think is a must cop. Yes, my people, that is it for the video. If you haven't already, please remember to hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Peace.